Yo, what's going on, everyone? Dan the Glassman here, and we're going to talk about the Hawaii fires, fires in Maui and Lahaina, and all the individuals who are now suffering, going through this tragedy. So, good morning to you all. May God bless you all. We're here at the Glassman's World, and I just wanted to share with you that most of my videos these days are on the live channel here. So whenever you get to my page, and you get to my the home page, you'll see what we're doing what we're doing now, which is, we're live. And then it'll show all the videos that I have, and then it'll have the shorts, and then it'll have multiple playlists. And these playlists, I have them all set up, but I don't have a live playlist that I just realized. So I just want to encourage you all to make sure that you hit this live icon here, get into the live tab, where then you can see all the live videos. I've actually been, basically the Glassman's World is live. I don't do any videos. It's all live, raw, and unplugged, unedited. It's just real life as I bring it to you. And so today, unscripted, unedited, we're going to talk about what's been going on with the Hawaii being on fire and how to rebuild now. So let's get into this here, and let's talk about what's going on. Now, also, I want to encourage you all to join the community here and the community discussion. So in the community here, the community links is where you can add some of your information here. You can have things scheduled and archived. And today, let's get started here. I don't know if you can read that. Mountain Dews, Maui Burst, Baja Blast, Code Red, Livewire, Spark, Voltage. Is this a message? Are these clues? Guys, Mountain Dew created Maui Burst, which was officially released in the Dollar General stores. Interesting. Why would they just release it in Dollar Generals? On October 16th of 2019. I don't know if this date, 10/16/19, is significant in any way or not. Only available in 16-ounce cans. Came out on the 16th and 16, 32. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. Until November of 2019. So apparently, it no longer exists anymore. So now we have all the other flavors that are available, right? So you got your Baja Blast, your Code Red, your Livewire, your Spark, all of that, right? Has anyone actually checked these out? The different flavors? You got Baja Caribbean Splash and Baja Blast. Does that mean that Baja California will be the next thing? Code Red, Livewire, Spark, Voltage. Like, I don't know. To me, that's a little weird, guys. After this just occurring, it could just be speculation, of course, but for it to be doing this right on point is kind of interesting. Maui Burst, right? So now I'm just warning individuals in Baja California to be prepared that there might be a Baja Blast, which is going to create a splash in the Caribbean. I'm not sure. I'm not certain. But that's just what I'm thinking, you guys. So when you get over to the live feed here, or all the different channels on the live, this is where a lot of our videos are and are going up these days. So please make sure that you check out all these videos in the live stream, because this is streamed just, all this is all within like 4 days ago. 2 streams, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, all these, and then in the last 24 hours. So I stream quite often, guys, so make sure you get here. So let's get to talking now. So let's get to playlist here, and let's talk about this. So a lot of individuals are still wondering how these fires all started and why a few fires and the wind would then just set the whole place ablaze. A lot of people are saying that maybe there was some sort of flammable material that was sprayed all over the island right before. Some people say that it's our own doing by using too much chemicals and things like that in our lives, and that and that we maybe, because we live in all these look under your kitchen sink, look under your own kitchen sink and your own utility closets and things like that. What flammable materials do you have there? What toxics and chemicals do you have, the poisons that you have in your own home? And then imagine, if these homes get set ablaze, then what happens, right? So, that's one reason why we always promote Norwex, trying to get rid of all these chemicals and things like that. So there's been some speculation of these things called dews, and that's why we were talking about the what I had here posted up on my channel.
Fires in Hawaii. The number of dead from those fires in Maui now stands.
Sorry about that. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to get any kind of issues or anything like that, so let me just pause that. All right, I didn't mean to put that up there, but there are several. I was trying to just get to the playlist here, so you could see it, but apparently it just started playing it. Okay, this is what I was trying to show you here. So in the Glassman's world, I have a playlist now called Maui Fires, and there's individuals here. Desperate residents are begging celebrity billionaires with homes on the land. The stories of how this individual is from New Mexico, from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and recently moved out to Maui. And she is actually talking about how there's no help. There was no sort of warnings, that the warning system just was completely down. And even when there was huge winds and this hurricane was approaching, there was no weather alerts, guys. Not even the news was reporting on the weather and the approaching hurricane. So she's saying that there was no warnings whatsoever, that Hawaii government left their people high and dry. That's sad. So what I've been saying, since day one is DEWs, directed energy weapons. These are invisible lasers that our government has been advancing with for military, and we can look them up, But what I wanted to show you was that I have this new playlist, the Maui Fires, right? And I also have another playlist here. Oh, let's go back one so we don't get that audio here. I don't want to get any kind of copyrights or nothing like that. So let's make sure that we X out of this here before it starts to play. So one of the other playlists that I have, let me see if we can get to all the playlists here. I got so many. We got so many playlists here. Lots of stuff going on. You know, there's one that's called Surviving. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, that's going to bring us into the glass hot air balloons and things like that. That's not what I wanted. Where is... I should have another playlist. I'm like, where's all the playlist? Oh, view full playlist. Oh, wait, no. There's got to be more. Where are all my playlists? That's not all of them. There should be one that just is for directed energy weapons. So this is one here, the poly pandemic of 2023. I do have a lot of videos from the fire. This is part of the poly pandemic, or the poly crisis, that they deemed was going to occur before 2023, that we were going to be having a lot of many crises all at once. So I'm sorry guys, I was really looking for a playlist that I have that was I'm pretty sure it was titled DEWS, Directed Energy Weapons. And that's weird that now, how do you get to the, here, maybe it's, I'm like, there's got to be another list here. So for many years I've been talking about these, the California fires that occurred in, gosh, where was that? In Paradise, California? Is that where it was? Excuse me. Okay. Yes, here we go. This should give us even more playlist here. All right. So I got one for the Great Floods. You know, we have a lot of disasters coming in. Dangers of electronic vehicles. Georgia Guidestones playlist. Anyone remember the Georgia Guidestones? I should have a DEW's list. So you can see all the different lists that I have here. I have multiple videos all saved. So what that lady was saying from Santa Fe, New Mexico, who had just recently moved to Maui, was that there was no warnings, guys. That the whole warning system went down, and even on the news, you know, they're saying that there was no warnings. No one knew where to go. No one knew, you know, which evacuation route that they should be taking. No one knew where to go at all. Is that it? Maybe I don't have a playlist for dues. If I don't have a playlist for dues, I need to create one. Dues, directed energy weapons. I thought that I had one for sure, because I wanted to see if there was a video in there that was showing when the U.S. military was testing on it, and showing how it was 100% accuracy, guys, and shooting down a drone, I think within 7 or 9 times. Okay, I guess I don't have. Interesting. I'm gonna have to create one then. Okay, so a lot of videos recently have been coming up and talking about that there's at least 3 shots, 3 photos of these lasers coming from the sky and directed directly at Maui. And I don't know if I saved that up here yet. Maybe not. Let me see what this post is real quick. Oh, it's the same thing? Yeah, so I just think it's weird. Mountain Dews. Mountain directed energy weapons. The mountains were caught on fire in California. Recently, all the mountains in Canada have been on fire, just random, in all many places all at once, right? So, what does this mean? Mountain dews, directed energy weapons, the Maui burst, Baja blast, code red, live wire, spark and voltage. You know, sometimes they put things right there, right in plain sight for us to see, and we don't even see this stuff, you know. It's quite interesting. There's one comment on here, and I'm trying to find a link that takes us to, yeah, see, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, let me mute this so we don't get any sort of audio copyright strike or anything like that. This is coming off of my Facebook feed here and off of someone's post. So I've shared this out onto my page, and this individual, Script Keeper. Okay, so this individual, apparently known as Script Keeper, he talks about a lot of different things in this video here, guys. Now, my wife was saying that she was having issues with playing videos and being able to see the fast forward and rewind and stuff like that. But we're not going to follow it all the way through. Actually, I'm just going to, you guys can see what he's showing here, you know. 3 minutes of it. So there's a lot of footage, you know, even that bombing in Beirut. I have a video that shows me slowing down frame by frame when people were saying, oh, there's something black flying through the sky, and then something hit. You know, this is interesting about the Oprah Winfrey buying, you know, owning thousands of acres of land, purchasing it about 5 or 6 months ago, and everyone was against it, right? And then now all her land is burnt down. What else was burnt down at the property? Was there any evidence that was destroyed there? Allowed to be destroyed there? You know? She bought a lot of land, but all of it could have been rebuilt. And who was there on her property, and was anyone hidden there? But yeah, so he talks about how Oprah gets in here, and he does a lot. He talks about a lot of stuff. But getting to the Beirut, there was a video of individual claiming that there was something black that went through the sky, and it was debunked that thing was basically just a bird flying through the sky. But in that video of this individual trying to claim that he saw some sort of missile going through and hitting Beirut, in that video, I actually realized that there was an invisible projectile that shot through the clouds. You can see how it makes the cloud, it displaces the clouds and makes them move. And so in that video, I claimed that it was an invisible laser or a directed energy weapon that hit Beirut. And a lot of people who saw that video will also agree. So it's been a while that I've been talking about these, and here you go, right there. So you see that? That is a straight line. Now he even goes in and says this is speculation, that it could just be a reflection from the camera, right? Could be. Right? But that's what they are. This is the directed energy weapon. This is the aircraft where it comes from. So, I mean, they're real. And years ago, they had a video claiming that they had a 100% accuracy shooting down a drone. I could probably just Google it live right now and try to find that for you guys. You know, let's do that after this real quick. Okay, bam. Oops. Let's rewind him. Just get out of this frame slightly there. All right, and thank you, Script Keeper. Appreciate it. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't follow you there, but I do appreciate it. So here's a couple more shots here. 1, 2, and 3. 3 different shots. I don't know. I'm not sure, guys. It's all speculation, right? It's all allegedly happening. But this is what they look like, you know. We can look up dudes on YouTube as well and see if anything else comes up. There you go. All these individuals are there. Whoa, Willie Nelson is there. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. But yeah, man. What do you guys think about this here? I mean, that's what it looks like. And then, okay, so now he goes into this where someone got some sort of incoming information about a incoming missile threat activated in Hawaii for a certain time, and you know, maybe I should bring up this information. Huh. That's interesting. I hope you guys can read that. Zoom in. I can read it. Do you remember when the media had wall-to-wall live in fear coverage, RE of NK, and I don't know what that means, NK, seeking NK, North Korea? Do you remember when Hawaii accidentally sounded the incoming missile alarm? What happened? NK no longer a nuclear threat. Mountain collapse. China seeking NK commitment to fire short or long range ballistic missiles. So there was some sort of intercepts, and this was in 2020, October 7th, 2020, right there. And I don't know where that other one was from, but you can always rewind it and check for yourself. But yeah, there you go, guys. That right there could possibly be what a... And I thought they were invisible. So they do have invisible lasers. I do know that. And let's just do a quick search on it and see what we can find here on we're just gonna look on YouTube to see if I can find that video. Oh. Just spilled my water bottle over. Invisible laser. 100% accuracy. Drone. Oh. Where am I even typing this? I'm just typing random. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Let's see if the video even comes up. And I don't know if I can even play it. See, well, there you go. Boeing's invisible laser shoots down drone 7 years ago. Yeah. Here, let's keep hovering it. So I think this is the one where it talks about the 100% accuracy with like 7 or 9 different attempts. I don't know. There's a lot of different ones. 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So we've been talking about this for a really long time. Oh yeah, also long ago, 3 years ago. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but this was in Chile. But 3 years ago, before they shut us all down, there were all kinds of people protesting around the world. The largest protest in Hong Kong, China, and all over the world, in China, in Chile as well. And they used green laser laser pointers to take a drone down, guys. All put their lights on it, and somehow it disabled it. Just something you should know. German laser successfully shoots down fast-moving drone. 10 years ago, guys. 50 kilowatt laser weapon consists of combined 30 kilowatts and 20 kilowatt lasers. There you go. Show a little example of how it works. System uses radar to detect the drone before and tracking and destroying the fast-moving drone at a range of 2 kilometers. Laser was also used to cut through a 15 something. If I go back, if I rewind it, I might get in trouble for playing it. I don't think I can get in trouble for just hovering over things like this. 82 millimeter. 82 millimeters is 50. 25.4 millimeters is 1 inch. So 50 millimeters is basically 2 inches. So they're talking like, a 4-inch projectile that they were able to shoot from the sky in order to hit that. It's got a drone of 2 kilometers, right? The laser was also used to cut a 15 millimeter thick steel gritter at a distance of 1 kilometer and track and destroy an 82 millimeter ballistic target designed to mimic a mortar round. 82 millimeters. Like I said, 50 millimeters is 2 inches. 25.4 is 1. So that's basically like 3.5 inches. That's small, guys. I mean, that's like they're shooting something out of the sky that's very tiny. 10 years ago, Navy deploys new laser to shoot down drones. 100% invisible IR death ray laser. Oh, well, that's 4 years ago, some guy making it. Boeing unveils new anti-drone laser cannon 7 years ago, guys. 7 years ago. See? So all this stuff is real. High energy laser weapons. All of this is real. A lot of people say that it's a C, what do they call it? A CT? Conspiracy theories? Well, whatever. It's all real, you guys. It's all real. This is a simulation of how they work. We're talking Star Wars here, guys. Real lasers. Star Wars. So crazy, right? Yeah. Look at Lockheed Martin's laser beam. Burned drones out of the sky 5 years ago. Boeing introduces a laser cannon to shoot down drones 7 years ago. USS Portland downs drone with laser 3 years ago. Drone killing laser to police Paris skies for the 2024 Summer Olympics. Oh, they're going to police the skies in next year with this. They're talking about using it, guys, next year at the Olympics. Here we go. They're going to actually bring it out in public. All right, you guys, so that's just looking up that invisible laser shooting down drone with 100% accuracy and finding the actual proof right here. So just so you know, it's real. It's legit. This stuff is happening. So let's talk about, okay, it's happened. Now what? The whole entire island is burnt. or what, three-fourths of it, right? And the local government, the military officials that are there, policing the situation right now, there to help and bring aid to the island. Well, there are individuals who are stopping people from being able to travel freely on their own land in order to go and get supplies and things. They're basically stopping them in their own safety. And it's like, look, you guys weren't here. You didn't roll out any emergency kind of alert system. You didn't let anyone know what was going on. You basically let everyone fend for themselves, right? All man, all men for themselves, right? And then now you're trying to come in and police them and tell them that they can't go here and can't go there when they need to go get water, they need to go get food. Some individuals who are stuck up there on the west side I guess on the east side in Hawaii, in Maui, they need to get medicines. There's individuals who are stuck and trapped there. The one individual was claiming that they've been there for I don't know how many hours, just stuck there trying to get water, food supplies, and things, and everyone's getting cut off. Unless you're an official, a government official, you're the only ones allowed up there, I guess, and you're the only ones allowed to help. Now that's BS right there. If others want to help, they should be allowed to help. If people want to send water, send food from the other islands, see, that's the thing. Right now, we know that BlackRock's coming in. We know that FEMA is coming in. We know they're going to set up camps. We know that they're going to tell the residents to come on. We got you. We're going to take care of you. Don't worry about it. We got you. Just come on into our camps, and let us feed you. Let us make sure that you're hydrated. Let's take care of your wounds. Let's give you all the medical, everything that you need. Everything you need. We, the government, we, FEMA, will come in and we'll give it to you in exchange for your land. You will no longer be allowed to go back. Once you leave and go to these camps, they're not allowing residents to go back to their homes to see if anything is survived. Nothing like that. You either choose to stay out there in Maui and fend for yourself, or you choose to go and get help from local government and officials and FEMA and U.S. Government and whatever help our President Biden will be sending that way. And that Bezos is going to help out, and Zuckerberg's going to help out, and Oprah's going to help out, and Gates is going to help out, and all these individuals are going to come in to help out, guys. So I'm sorry, let me just turn this around, because this is crazy, guys. So what I really do believe right now is that this is a land grab. This is one of the largest land grabs. And I don't know if y'all are paying attention to what's going on with Russia taking over Africa right now. But that is possibly the largest world land grab that's going on right now in world history. But also, there's other places where they're deeming places uninhabitable. So right now, Maui and Lahaina and that whole area, that whole island of Hawaii, they are all being told to leave their land, to leave their homes, and go to the help, wherever that is. And that's the thing, is a lot of people don't even know where to go to, or they weren't told where to go. So people are driving aimlessly to try to get out of the fires. There's footage of people driving through the fires on both sides. Individuals didn't make it. There's a Hawaii news crew, a news team there, and one of their reporters apparently lost his family and their child. I don't know if that was the mother and father, and he lost his brother or sister or what. You know, we, of course, you know, we're praying for Hawaii. We're my brother used to live in Oahu for many years, and you know, he's connected to the islands there, and so and from that time, you know, my sister, she used to go out and visit, and she's become, you know, she's fallen in love with the islands. When I went out there, you know, I fell in love with the island and wrote the song Oahu, you know, as paying my homage to the island there and the beauty there. And so there's a personal connection for myself, for my sister, for my brothers, but you know, we also have family, or sorry, well, I guess cosmic family, friends who just moved out there. I'm praying that they're okay. I also know that Tulsi Gabbard, she is also from there, and her family is from there. Her mother and father, they actually grew up there, lived there, and studied and practiced Krishna consciousness under Jagat Guru. So our guru, Jagat Guru, is there as well. So of course I'm sending prayers. I'm not sure 100% if Jagat Guru is on Maui, on the island of Hawaii. So you know, I've been praying that our Krishna brother is okay. So this is really really close to my heart, and I'm going to be following this story here. You know, the Glassman's world. This is now part of it, and we're going to be following it, and we're going to be talking about what might have happened and what needs to happen now. So, as I was saying, these individuals, these prominent individuals who have a lot of money, the billionaires, are going to come in, and they're going to take the land, and they just destroyed it. What is there to go back to is what they're going to try to sell you on. There's nothing to go back to. Stay here in the FEMA camps. Just stay here. There's nothing to go back to. That's what they're going to try to tell you. They're going to try to just brainwash you into that. Just remember, it's your island. It's your land. It's time to take Hawaii back. It's time to take Hawaii back. It's time to get back to nature. God has spoken. God has wiped the slate clean. It's now time to rebuild with nature in mind. Don't allow them to come in and build their 15-minute city. Don't allow them to come in with their long stretched city plans, or their Pentagon plans, or their dome plans, or any of these plans that they have for these little 15-minute cities and hubs, where you have to then follow all the New World orders, all the rules, all the mandates in order to be allowed within. You know, it's pretty much happening like that in Dubai right now. And Dubai is leading by example as how things are going to be. And if you simply, you know, yell out, or, you know, try to act in a different way than how they want you to act accordingly, if you're not following their New World orders, they ordered you to do this. They didn't ask you. It's not... They're not asking you to do this. This is orders. They're ordering you to do these things. So if you want to be in these 15-minute hubs, you'll have to follow these rules. Very strict rules. Or you can just be left out completely. What they're doing right now, they're separating individuals. They're herding the sheep. They're herding the cattle. Bringing them in. As they're saying, oh, you guys don't want our help? You want to stay over there? And like, there's individuals out there on the, I believe on the east part of Maui, that are still in their homes. There's homes still okay. They're still standing. They're good homes. There are a lot of individuals who live on the island have a second home. They have vacant homes that they can open up to other residents now. The natives there, they will come together, but only if they don't go putting their faith in FEMA camps and in the U.S. government and in handouts. Right now, you have nothing but God. You have nothing but your land, God's land. That land was given to you to take responsibility over for God, to be a steward and a guardian of this vessel, to take care of the land. Now, God allowed this whole thing to be wiped clean, allowed it to occur. And now we either make a choice. We either stay in the faith of God. We either continue to believe that all things good through God, or we start worshiping a false idol, and we start worshiping the U.S. government, the U.S. military, the FEMA camps. We start allowing BlackRock to come in and pay us off and give us a little bit of this, which it's collapsing right now, guys. This means nothing right now. It's all collapsing. The U.S. dollar is not backed by anything anymore. The fiat currency is done. You need to get into gold and silver if you want to stack any sort of a financial gain. So right now is a perfect time and an opportunity to either rebuild better or to go along with their whole build back better. So you can rebuild and get back to nature in a good way, or you can just simply go along with their build back better. Build back better. In order to build back better, you must wipe the slate clean, destroy it all first, and then come with the solutions. You know? It's kind of crazy. They come in, destroy it all. Right? Get their lasers. Right? You don't even see it coming. All it takes is a second. Just like that. Boom, done. And you're like, what was that? That lightning? What was that? Don't even know. So that's my message. Right now, if I was there on the island, number one priority, make sure you got your family, those who are around you. You start then collecting the people that are okay to work, that got a good mind, solid mind frame on them. Say, let's get... Excuse me. And you say, let's get to work. Let's go get them fish out in the ocean. Let's go feed the people with the fish. Isn't that what Jesus did? Let's go feed the people with the fish. Let's go get that water that we have. And it will rain. And there will be rainwater soon. And yes, if the fires are burning, you don't want to collect a lot of that rainwater. But there are ways on filtering, natural filtration systems. Using the charcoal. Look at all that fire. That fire created a lot of charcoal, guys. There's a lot of biochar out there now. That biochar will be extremely helpful. Go collect the charcoal. Go collect the biochar. Get yourself some sand off the beach. Go get yourself some pebbles from the beach. Clean them out in the ocean. Turn it into a, layer it, have your big rock and your sand and your charcoal, and then you can put vegetation in between the layers and continue to do that and have like 3 layers of that. Make a lasagna, and filter the rainwater, and you can have clean drinking water. You can also distill your water. You can put the ocean water into a pan, and then if you have a crock pot or some sort of a pressure cooker, and you allow the steam to come out. If you can get a tube, I don't know how you can find a tube, but I'm sure there are ways. Maybe you can even use the seaweed, the tubing from the seaweed. I don't know if it would get too hot or not, but maybe there's a way to attach it, wrap it with a bunch of seaweed over the top of the pressure cooker top right there where all the steam comes out, and then allow all of that to then drip into a cup, and just make a fire on the beach, and get a pan or something, and somehow figure out. And I don't know if you're going to be able to find a pressure cooker, and all the rubber seals might be all melted. Yes, I know this. We're going to have to figure out, what can you do? Can you boil water in a coconut? What can you do? There's got to be some way that we can do this. Are there any coconuts there? Are there coconuts that are in the ocean still floating around that maybe didn't get destroyed and damaged by the fires? Are the coconuts okay? Is the coconut milk safe if it's been boiled within the coconut? Is the meat okay? It might actually be delicious and able to sustain you for a while with the meat from the coconut. There are ways, guys. There's a fish out there. There's all of the everything. There all the different seafood out there. All the clams, all of the oysters, all the crabs. There is food out there, guys. You don't have to starve. You can eat seaweed. You can eat kelp. You can live off of algae. There are ways to survive. Water is life. You need to learn how to procure the water and then filter it in order to drink it. There's also ways where you can get a bag and a plastic covering. Dig a hole at the beach. Dig a hole, right? And then make it deep. Cover the whole entire hole with that plastic, right? And then underneath in that hole, before you cover it, put a cup. Put a cup in the center, or a bowl, or something, a coconut, something. Put something there to collect clean water, okay? And then cover the edges of that plastic with sand. Maybe put big rocks on the four corners, and then cover the rest of it with sand. You're going to seal that hole and the moisture from the earth from within, which is coming from the ocean. And that water is going to evaporate from the sun, and it will then collect on the plastic. Now, all you need to do is get a little pebble or a little shell, and you put it in the center of that plastic, right? And you could probably even use a tarp or something, whatever, anything that's going to create a seal that will give you a little bit of a can droop in some. So basically you cover the edges, you seal the edges with the sand, the rocks, whatever, to make sure it doesn't fall in. And you put a little pebble or a little rock, so it basically creates a divot right in the center. And you have that floating over the hole. So you got your little plastic there. And the moisture from within that's being collected by the ocean water that's underneath the sand there is going to evaporate up, collect on that plastic. And then if you have it sunk in from the that little rock in the middle, or the seashell, all the water is going to condensate and collect on that plastic and then drip to the center, and then it's going to collect and drip down. And as long as you put a cup or some kind of collector on the bottom there, then you'll be able to save all the water. You'll be able to get good, clean drinking water, guys, from the ocean. That simple. It's really simple, and I'm sure there's ways on doing this. You could probably even do it with stuff you find out in the ocean. I'm sure there's tons of plastic out there. There's plastic bottles floating out there. You will be able to do it. You can find tarps. There's ways to survive, guys. So procure water. You need water. And then get yourself fishing right away. Make a fire on that beach. Cook up as much food as you can for everyone there. Get everyone nourished. And then go and rebuild your land. Go back to your land. Go back to your property. And just camp there. Occupy your land. Occupy. Occupy is still in effect, guys. You got to occupy your land. Don't allow them to take it from you. That's my message. That's all I got to say. Take back Hawaii. Now's the time. Take back Hawaii. Get back to nature. One love. Hare Krishna. My blessings to you all. I'll keep praying. I'll do what I can. I'm broke as a joke, or I wish there's a way that we can turn the drop of water into something for you guys, but I can't even do anything with it right now with what it's about. So I don't know how I could turn the drop of water into anything. I sell water drops, like these here, clear ones though, not the blue. The blues are 20, but the clear ones I sell for $10 each. You can get them for 3 for 20, and we can put 30% of the funds to Hawaii. If you guys want to do that and you want to make this happen, we can turn this into a campaign and we can take back Hawaii. We can procure water. That's one thing we can do, is we can definitely get clean drinking water to individuals. For every water drop sold, we can at least get 1 gallon of water to individuals, at least one. I'm buying 5 gallons for $2.50 here in the big blue water totes. It's $2.50 for 5 gallons. So, you know, that's only what, a quarter? Is that a no? That's like 50 cents, I guess, a gallon, right? Whatever it is, we can make something happen. We can get a few gallons of water for $1. So if you guys want to do this and you want to help me with providing clean drinking water to the island of Hawaii, we can make that happen through the drop of water. Just let me know in the comments below. I can't do this alone. I can only sell so many, you know, just like what happened with Standing Rock. Try to sell the drops, and within 3 months, you know, you only sell 5, and you're like, I'm putting $3 away for each one I sold. Yay, I raised $15. Not gonna work, guys. We need like 15 million or 15 billion. And I don't even know if I can make this many water drops. I might have to get many people on if this gets and grows bigger, you know. But or maybe we just don't even worry about buying water drops. Just put your money into the water. Let's just make them. Maybe that's what I need to do. Is have a fund, a donation, a fund spot to where whatever you want to donate, we just put that to clean drinking water. We get people filtration systems. We get them really good filters. You know, Berkey filters are known, but there are better filters out there that actually can claim all the claims that and are backed by third-party testing and things like that. Berkey doesn't do the third-party testing, so I wouldn't highly recommend them. I just know that they kind of work, I guess, maybe for 200 gallons, but not 2,000. But there are a lot of other good filtration systems out there. Zero Water is one of the best that's out there that I've seen, that I know, but their filters are kind of expensive, and I don't know how you're going to get filters out on the island unless we start shipping them out to you guys. With the filters that Berkey have, they're supposedly good for up to like 2,000 gallons per filter. We bought a 2-pack, so that's 4,000 gallons. You know, that's a lot of water for individuals, but that would go in a day, you know, real easy. So we would have to have, you know, several filters happening throughout the day in many different locations. Maybe we can do something, guys. If you guys want to help me and make something happen, bring clean drinking water to Hawaii, let me know. And I'm here to make it happen. And we'll figure out all the logistics on how we can get the funds to the right individuals, the people who are there. You know, I personally would love to get it to Jagad Guru and to anyone out there who may have been devastated by this. I need to find out if they're okay. My friends out there, and her family and her children are out there. So many other individuals that you know, that we don't realize are out there. You know, it's happening so quickly. So with that being said, I'll leave you all with prayers for Hawaii. And just remember, keep faith in God. Don't put your faith in man. Don't sell your land. That land is God's land, and is given to you to be responsible for. So don't allow them to take it from you. And don't trade it off for a little FEMA camp overnight vacation. because that's only going to last for so long. People here in New Mexico from the Hemet's Peak fire still waiting for compensation, even though their land was burned down, their homes were destroyed, all their ranches, everything, the animals, livestock, everything destroyed, ruined, and people are still waiting for that payment. Just go camp on the land. The island will provide for you. God will provide for you. Keep faith in God. Go get your fish. Go get your water. Go get your friends and your family together. Go build your tribe back. One love. One love. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimante Saraswata Pananda Padamahamsaya Chinamane Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Vasudeva Bhaktivinam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Bol. May God be with you all. God bless. Godspeed.